Welcome to StampQuest 2026 at UKGE. All the information contained here is correct at the time of recording, but may be subject to change. StampQuest is a stamp collecting treasure trail and prize draw split between the main quest, requiring 33 stamps on your flyer, and the mini quest, which only requires 16 or more. To enter the prize draw, collect a flyer from any vendor in this video, and then take it, with at least 16 stamps, to UKTIN at 3510 to receive your quest complete stamp. Then, take a photograph of your flyer with your stamps and the unique flyer number clearly visible, and follow the instructions found on our website to enter the prize draw. StampQuest would not be possible without its sponsors, presented here with their stand number in the order they are given on the flyer and described in their own words. Soul Muppet Publishing is a UK-based RPG publisher that develops role-playing games that focus on emotional storytelling and simple, yet elegant design. Our books are just like our settings, unconventional, atmospheric, and unashamedly political. Every Soul Muppet book has a strong sense of place and genre, whether it's the dusty adverts of Orbital Blues, the blood-soaked parties of Paint the Town Red, or the sun-bleached deserts of Inevitable. Our books are unique, luxurious, and built to last. Every one of our books is a work of art that is just as at home on a coffee table as a gaming table. Leisure Games, established 1985, is the UK's oldest tabletop games shop. Based in North London, we sell a huge range of tabletop role-playing, board, card and miniatures games. We specialise in stocking a wide range of small press and indie RPGs. Hit Point Press is a small team of Canadian creators committed to offering engaging products that ignite player imaginations. We make games and accessories for the games we love. From Dungeons & Dragons campaign settings, to supplements, bestiaries and reference cards, to tarot and oracle decks, and even to trading card accessories. We also collaborate with other independent creators like the Griffin Saddlebag, Fool's Gold, Loot Tavern, Pointy Hat, Lucian Khan, and more. TLDR, we make the things we want to see, for the games we love to play. The StampQuest Planning Committee would like to take this opportunity to thank our fantastic sponsors. A quest, however, is nothing without its quest givers. As with our sponsors, each is presented in the order shown in the flyer alongside their stand number and described in their own words. Nasty Ones are the creators of Nasty Ones, a card game set in a world of demons, mages and weirdos. Stitched Up, a card game in which you attach slander cards to innocent characters to incriminate them for horrible situations. And Secrets of the Cyberspace, a solo duo RPG set in an internet-themed world. Interactive Roleplay for Young Adventurers. The Adventurer's Apprentice is an award-winning interactive fantasy book series for ages 4+. The roll of a dice and infinite imagination allow for the story to change every time you read together. Dwin is a dark fantasy illustrator and concept artist, fascinated by wayward knights, strange haunted creatures, and otherworldly places. Their work is made with a mix of watercolour, digital drawing, acrylic, and ink, plus the occasional medieval banner, and explores ideas around monstrosity. Roll Mighty Leather is a family business that makes heritage quality leather goods that are aimed at all things tabletop. We use traditional skills with a modern flair to produce the most amazing goods that may outlive the memory of you. Biscuit Fund Games is the small press name for the creations of Chloe Montgomery and Alyssa Ridley, two trans women in their late 20s working together to create exciting new role-playing and tabletop games with low and no prep time. We design and publish fantastical open information games with limited random chance elements to tell evocative stories. Print is Dead is the work of Nottingham-based artist Elissa Long, where she creates beautiful art inspired by nature, dark fantasy, mythology, and folklore, offering art prints, stationery, stickers, badges, and original art. Colin Lesieur, he/him, is an Emmy-nominated and best-selling tabletop RPG designer, writer, and artist. A Canadian in the UK, he's originally from Treaty 6 land. Under the name by Odin's Beard RPG, Colin publishes tabletop RPGs such as Runecairn, We Deal in Lead, and Midnight of the Century. UKTIN is a Discord-based peer support and advice network that releases a monthly newsletter detailing releases and crowdfunding campaigns from members of their community. It provides table space at conventions for creators who aren't otherwise able to exhibit. Hobblepath Games is a two-person company making TTRPGs and a LARP. Our flagship title is the horror title Locus, but we also have the award-winning comedy game Stacks of Goblins and Coffee and Chaos. A whole load of exciting RPGs. Sail the spectral sea with other sad dead pirates, or step into the Zine Zone for easy-to-play one-shots. Effect Publishing grew out of the Effect Podcast, a fortnightly magazine show with Dave and Matthew, mostly about Year Zero engine games. Last year we published the award-winning Tales of the Old West. Beyond Cataclysm is a publishing cooperative and micro bookstore. We print and sell beautiful, interesting and creative printed works. We aim to combine heart and excellence in all our work, and our hope is to involve charitable giving and environmental stewardship in our projects, and lovely people in their authorship. Rune Fable is one of the leading creators of Artisan Dice in the UK. As seen on your favourite actual plays such as High Rollers and Oxventure, Rune Fable's incredible dice bring vibrant tendrils of colour to your table and turn your stories into legend. MacGuffin & Co. are the award-winning TTRPG design duo of Sasha Sienna and Jonathan Sims. Their array of games run the gamut from nautical tarot to wizard-infested fantasy to post-reality steam trains. Games that unleash your creativity, bring your favourite genres to life, and give you feelings in your heart. Publishers of Ex Tenebris, Lovecraft-esque, Wreck This Deck, Last Fleet, and Bite Marks. Montford Tales publishes solo-forward, low-player count games designed to fit around busy lives. Cozy fantasy drawing and world-building quests for adventurers aged 8 to 8,000. They're self-paced, low-pressure, and no rules or preparation is needed. Create whimsical characters, environments, and locations on your own, or with a group. V. Hendro and Hayley Gordon are the award-winning designers and married duo behind Storybrewers Role-Playing. We're an Aussie indie studio known for emotionally rich TTRPGs starring underrepresented themes, romance, drama, feelings. Our games explore history, literature, and queer narratives, bringing players together for heartfelt, collaborative storytelling. The Odyssey Collective is headed up by Steph Sticky Hunter Farrow, she, they, and Frederick Walker, he, him, who have strived to make a mix of tabletop games that reflect their interests. Frederick pours his historical and archaeological knowledge from his university degree into creating research-based games about history and archaeology. Steph pulls from their love of sci-fi and current space endeavours to create grounded, yet fantastical storytelling. Exekius Games creates board games set in the ancient world to inspire curiosity about the past. Historically accurate, immersive, and most importantly, fast-paced and fun. We believe laughter connects people like nothing else, and we love games that create joyful chaos around the table, bring out the wit and weirdness in players. And these are the kind of games we want to make. Buttonkin Games is a one-woman TTRPG studio specialising in innovative games with unusual themes. Happy Stoke provides a range of TTRPG-themed accessories, from lovingly handcrafted binders designed for game masters and players, to notebooks and trinkets featuring adorable fantasy stoats. Anyone can find something to their liking and vibes. At Roll & Play Press, we create award-winning D&D resources that are perfect for new and seasoned players alike. Our products, which include one-shot wonders, the map library, No Place Like Homebrew, inspire GMs, and make playing tabletop games easier than ever. Stone Fable is an independent designer and publisher dedicated to high-quality storytelling. Story comes first in everything we create. We specialise in blending tabletop design with cinematic writing, music, and audio production to create experiences that feel cohesive, ambitious, and deeply atmospheric. We are best known for the One for Sorrow series, a collection of folk and eldritch horror adventures for 5e featuring original soundtracks and fully voice-acted audio logs that bring the world to life beyond the printed page. Patchwork Fez Games makes horrible games for lovely people, with a focus on system-neutral horror scenarios set in modern Britain. Third Vault Yarns is your geeky yarn companion, providing you with shiny science fiction and fantasy-inspired yarns. Johnson O'Fair games explore challenging themes, help people envision kinder worlds, radicalize people to push for change, and make a difference by challenging norms. Always queer and community-focused. Nightjar's Rest Studio is an indie board game studio and purveyor of fantasy merchandise. With a passion for highly thematic games with easy-to-understand rules, our aim is to make immersive gaming accessible to everyone, whether it's your first adventure or your 100th. We are incredibly excited to be debuting our first title, Trouble Brewing, this year at UKGE. For more information, like the full quest rules, prize list, our terms and conditions, and more of our social media accounts, please check out our website.